So the truth is right now I'm actually barely making any money. But do I live with my parents? Did I inherit money? Did I win the lottery? No, absolutely not. I'm 36 years old. My whole life I've had to make my own money. I've been living on my own since I was 18. And right now I have a bunch of sort of savings, or it was money that I had from selling off the stuff from my old business. And right now I'm living off of that, and I'm basically just learning new skills. I'm putting all my time into doing YouTube and to learning how to make and buy and sell and invest in blog type of websites as well. So the last business that I had, and by the way, most of my life I have not really worked normal jobs. I've mostly done stuff on my own. I've had some sort of like self-employment type of thing I was doing, or some type of business, or like, side hustle, or whatever you want to call it. I've also done quite a bit of sort of Uber and Lyft and Amazon delivery, crap like that. But mostly I've done my own thing. So the last business that I had was the most successful thing that I'd done. It was basically a small rental car business, and I did it with the app called Turo. Turo, it's spelled. If you're not aware of it, it works exactly the way Airbnb does, but with cars. So basically, like, you can start your own rental car business, but without having to buy insurance and pay for all the marketing and stuff like that. And you can literally hop on there with just one car to try it out. Now, I was doing that full time for about 4 years, and I had a big apartment with 4 bedrooms, and I was renting out the other 3 rooms and getting like almost free rent for myself. So that was another way I did this. And basically, I loved the business. I loved the rental car thing I was doing. It was the first very successful thing that I had done that I really liked. And my original plan was to expand it more. But I realized my true goals and my true kind of dream was I wanted to be able to travel more, and I wanted the freedom to be able to live wherever I want. Now, of course, with the rental car thing, I could build it up to where I'm hiring some people to pretty much run it all when I'm not there, but it would have been super difficult, and I would have had to expand so much more to get to that level. It would have been very stressful, very, very risky. It would have been hard to find people to be able to do everything for me that are reliable enough. And I decided that what I really needed to do was figure out how to make money online. So what I did was I sold off all my rental cars except for one of them. I had 7 cars, I believe. The first 4 I bought with cash, and then I had some cash loans that I took out to buy some other cars with, but I was paying those down. And I was being very careful with my money. I was pretty much all the leftover money I had left, the extra money I had left over after I paid my bills and stuff, I was just putting it back into my business, paying the loans down, using it to buy more cars. So after I sold all my cars and then sold my personal car, and I had a couple dirt bikes as well, I ended up with about 40K in cash pretty much. And I have 1 car left. And I've already moved, and I'm in a foreign country now. But the reason that I'm keeping that 1 car is because I had one renter who was just renting it super long term. She's still renting it out. She's been renting it since, actually, she started renting it on Christmas Day. She's still renting it. She's just been, extending the rental every single day pretty much. So that is it's basically 100% passive. All I have to do is open up the app every day and just click accept. For some reason, Turo still doesn't have automatic, you can't automatically accept the rental extensions for some reason. It's kind of weird. So it's not actually 100% passive. I still need to check my phone and then click a button every day. But it's basically passive. And I'm not sure if she rents out the car for long enough, I might just give her the car. Or obviously still the more financially smart decision would be to just sell it at the end of it, because the thing is the car is still worth $9,000 or something like that. So I have that cash basically sitting there. Or another thing is the kind of the most lucky thing that could happen to me was if the car got in an accident and got totaled, because then the insurance company would pay me out, and they'd pay me more than the $9,000 that I could sell for on Craigslist myself. And actually a lot of the way was that I ended up with a lot of this money was a lot of my cars ended up getting totaled. And I was buying my cars off of Craigslist, private party. You can buy cars way cheaper like that than you can from a dealer, always. all day long. You can get cars way cheaper like that, especially if you're buying them at cheap prices that are lower for what they're mainly selling for on Craigslist. And whenever I got a car totaled, I would make a ton of money off it. And I was super lucky a lot of times with it too. I had a few cars right before I wanted to sell them. They ended up getting totaled. I got way more money for them than I could have gotten for them if I had sold them myself on Craigslist. And true to my luck, when I was selling off all my cars for the business, literally, it would have been the last person I would have rented this car to. The car got totaled literally like right before I was going to sell it. And the insurance, they gave me like $11K or like $10K or something. I probably would have only been able to sell it for like $8,000 or something. I'd actually already made an advertisement for that car for like $7,600. And then I think I ended up getting $11,000 for it, and that was with a $700 deductible as well. And since there was the renter, his insurance, I was talking to them, they might actually cover me for the $700 deductible that I wasn't able to get from my insurance as well. So we'll see in the future, I might even be able to get that. But what I'm doing now, like I was saying, is I'm just putting in all my time into doing YouTube and to doing his blog sites type of thing. And lately I've been doing more YouTube because I've just been really excited about that. I've always been into YouTube. I don't know if that's the smartest thing, especially since I spent $2,300 on a course to learn this blog site type of thing. And I also spent $4,000 on a website that I purchased that was already generating some money. But I have been working on the blogs type of stuff soon. And I still have a bunch of cash that I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with. Also I forgot about this. I haven't made any money with it yet, but a little bit over 10K that I have is sitting in a safe in my neighbor or my old neighbor and my friend's spot. And what I wanted to do with that money was possibly try to flip cars with him. And basically, because I've done a lot of that before, I know how to do it. I don't really like doing the work, but what it would be is just me searching for the cars on Craigslist, because I know how to do that. I can do that with very little amount of my time. And then just telling him, hey, go look at this car, and he has my cash. He can go purchase it. This would be something pretty easy to do for me. But he's been busy. He went and looked at one car, but we haven't even done one car yet. If he ends up being too busy, eventually I'll just tell him to put the money into my bank. He can just go deposit it for me into my account. And I have a coaching call, the course that I bought for $2,300. It has a few coaching calls included, like 6 of them or 8 of them or something. I've used 2 of them so far, but I scheduled a new one just to help me plan out how I should invest my money, because I have a bunch of money right now and I don't want to spend it all on my living expenses. What I want to do is I either want to use the money to build businesses for me, i.e. hire writers to write articles for me on blog sites, buy existing blog sites that are already making money, or hire people to make YouTube videos for me. Literally yesterday I just started a new YouTube channel and made one video. It's going to be like a faceless YouTube channel that's just based on tutorial videos that people search for. And I actually have an existing couple of channels that already do this. I kind of figured this out by accident. But I have 2 channels that bring me in a bit like $100 to like $150 a month or something like that. And they will continue to bring me in this passive income even though I don't work on these channels anymore. They should continue to bring me in this steady income for probably, I'd say, at least for the next 5 years. Just because it's stuff, most of the videos are on my car channel and most of them are car repairs that people look up. So people will keep looking up these repairs and how to do it in these cars, and I'll just keep getting that money basically, I'd say, for at least the next 5 years, because it should only die down. It should keep bringing me in income, and the videos should only die down when the cars get so old to where they just start going into the junkyard more and people aren't working on them on themselves. There aren't enough of those cars in existence anymore. But I think for at least the next 5 years, that car channel should just keep bringing me in that same amount of income. So I started up a new channel and I want to start more of these tutorial types of videos, because this type of YouTube is very, very passive. You put in the amount of the work up front, and if you're doing tutorials on like technology type of stuff, you know, like how to do this in Photoshop, like this specific thing, a lot of these videos are like a minute long. A lot of them are actually better when they're shorter, because a lot of these videos, they waste your time. They're like, oh, welcome to my YouTube channel, like and subscribe and blah, blah, blah. Like, people don't want to see your intro. They specifically searched in Google or YouTube, like, how to replace the water pump on a 1998 Jetta. They want you to get straight to the point. They want the video to be as fast as possible. That is what they want to see. And with these quick little tutorials like technology type of stuff, it's easy. You just record it. You do a screen share on your computer. You don't need to show your face. Nobody's going to care if you show your face. And you can easily hire, like there are a lot of videos or people in India. The reason a lot of these videos are done by people in India, I think, is because a lot of them are hired by someone else like me. You can hire people to make these quick little minute-long videos. You can get a video done for like $3, $5. I haven't done it yet, but I want to look into doing that. And anyway, I got off topic. The coaching call, I want to ask him because I'm still new to this blog site type of thing. YouTube I have more experience in, but the blog type of thing I'm new in. And I want to ask him, like, you know, right now I have one site that I built from scratch, and I have that site that I bought for $4,000. But so I don't have a lot of experience in the blog thing yet. Another thing with the blog type of sites is we are using basically Google search results to do this. But especially like, so if you make a site from scratch, a brand new blog site, it takes a year, more than a year really, to really see where your articles, where your site is going to rank on the Google search results on the page. So it takes a long time to learn this stuff because the work you're putting in now, you don't really truly get to learn from it and see your results until a year from now. So I want to ask, like, hey, you know, I have this amount of money. I need, you know, I don't want to just have it sitting there. Should I use it to buy up more blog sites? Should I buy more expensive blog sites with it? Or should I just start a bunch of, you know, I could start like 5 separate blog sites from scratch and pay writers to put a bunch of articles into those? Or should I do YouTube as well? I want some advice on how I should be investing my money right now and what I should be doing it. So this is basically how I'm making money right now. And let me give you numbers with the rental car thing right now too. The money I'm receiving, the revenue I'm getting every single month is about $1,200 a month. Very little expenses. So far I had to buy one tire for $100, and I pay $20 a month out of pocket for a tracking device, and I think about $50 a month for insurance, because I still need to have the normal insurance on the car, even though Turo covers the insurance while it's being rented. But so basically I'm getting at least $1,000 a month out of that. Is sort of profit, but it's not really profit because I did pay money for the car and the car is depreciating. And then, like I said, I might just give her the car if she rents it until like January or something like that. I think I paid $9,000 for the car, but if I'm getting over $1,000 a month for like 13 months straight, that's like 13 grand. So it's kind of like I'm getting my savings back, but with like a nice return on the investment if I end up giving her the car. But if not, you know, I could say I rent the car out to her for like 10 months. I get like 10 grand, and I could still sell that car for pretty much the same amount of money that I bought it for. So it'd be all profit at that point. But this is what I'm doing right now to make money without having a normal job. And I just want to show you guys this to kind of give you inspiration if this kind of stuff interests you. If you want to know about all the other stuff I've done to try to that I've done to make money without having a normal job, you can check out the other video on my channel. It's called I've Struggled My Entire Life to Make Passive Income. It's like a half-hour long. It's basically, it covers just all the different stuff that I've tried, all the different things that I've done to make money without having a traditional job.